You'd expect that the city would be somewhere close to back where it was before the storm. But you really have neighborhoods that almost entirely look like they did 2 months after the storm. My name is Daniel Hoffman. I'm 23 years old. I graduated just a few months ago from Yale University, and I'm originally from the Boston area. The suburbs, everyone has a backyard, picket line fences, and so it's a total change for me.
In the summer of 2008, Daniel Hoffman joined Teach for America. He was given 2 months training and was assigned to teach math at Carver High School in New Orleans.
My best case scenario is that in the first week or so, get all of them on board and really have control of the classroom so that the kids are coming here with a learning attitude.
Daniel knew his 10th grade class would be a challenge. His students had already failed the state test. Still, he believed he could help them pass.
If I can really get the kids invested in that goal and they realize that this is the way that you're going to be able to succeed in life, is by focusing and working towards it, it's doable. Give me a thumbs up if you're familiar with the leader, thumbs down if you're not. I just want to have a sense of where we are. I need everyone to give me either a thumbs up or a thumbs down. First day was pretty miserable. I had a lot of trouble keeping kids on task, keeping them focused. I just felt totally drained. I was physically exhausted, and that didn't help my mental state. I was, pretty down on myself for not having been able to get control of my classroom. It's already much different. I knew what to expect. I came in there, and now I'm feeling much better at the end of the day than I did yesterday. 2.5 inches or 2 ounces? Well, ounces we said. The last 2 months have definitely been a trial. It has not been easy by any stretch of the imagination. Roughly second, third week in September, I was not in a good place at all. I had no lesson plans. I got home, I could not even think about school. So height and length, he's saying we're using getting a room full of kids to focus on the lesson and take something out of the lesson and actually work on it can only happen once I get the big stuff under control, and I don't have that yet. You realize that you're acting. Kids getting up, walking around, walking out of class. The garbage can was thrown at me once. I feel on the verge of burnout.
In January, Daniel was transferred out of his 10th grade class and given an 8th grade class instead.
You moved him to younger kids. Did that help?
He still struggled. Better. I saw improvement.
Do you think you're getting through to the kids, to many of the kids?
I think I'm getting through to some of the kids.
He taught me a lot of algebra. I ain't really knew too much about algebra, but now I'm catching the hang. He breaks it down to he puts it on the board.
And we learn, he teaches us.
Let's go!
But almost every day, Daniel called an assistant principal to remove 1 or 2 students from his class.
There are definitely kids in my class who I have not gotten through to at all.
Do you take it personally?
No, that's one thing I've learned absolutely to avoid. If I took personally everything that happened, there's no way I'd still be here.
Have you gotten tougher?
If anything, unfortunately, I've become a little bit more lax in order to keep my own sanity, and it's something I definitely shouldn't be doing.
When spring arrived, it was time for Daniel's students to take Louisiana's state test. He had a lot riding on the results.
A bunch of them passed and are going to be able to be in the 9th grade next year, which is a really exciting thing.
Yeah.
And some of them won't, and you know, we need to get that rate higher.
But Daniel won't be around to see it happen. At the end of the year, Carver High School did not invite him back.
I know he did good for some of our students. It's just that we had a large number of students who just did not get what they needed from the classes that he taught. And that was a problem.
Are you disappointed that you won't be back here?
Somewhat, yeah. I had sort of grown an attachment. I'm still wrapping my head around it in a lot of ways.